Depression as an indicator of transition to a new level. As I have gone through the transformation of my consciousness, I have felt a sense of loneliness within my family and among my friends. I feel as though I am in a state of total depression, not knowing whether I should continue at all. Even my coming to your classes was due to some kind of force beyond my understanding. And now sitting here, listening so intently, I find it incredible. Well, you see, depression is a punishment and a problem for people from the lower castes. Why is that? Because their consciousness is structured in such a way that it is never whole or complete. They are meant to live together. Depression occurs in a person when they suddenly become whole. That is, they no longer need anyone else to complete them into a whole unit. The law of this world is that a person should not be alone, because the collective consciousness of the people from each caste forms a unit, a complete unit, and at each caste level, this unit differs. At your level, you have already attained a certain completeness, and your caste begins to push you out. It simply rejects you as something foreign, and this is natural. By the third or fourth time, you are more or less prepared for this process, but when it happens for the first time, it feels deeply unpleasant, and that is when the state known as depression arises. The thing is, when you become familiar with these pushes, these transitions, you start to perceive your depression each time as a signal that it is happening, that a transition is taking place. And as soon as the transition to another caste happens, your unit becomes incomplete once again. Its specific value is no longer enough to make you independent. So you begin to form new connections once more, but this time within a different caste. As a result, the depression fades, new acquaintances emerge, new interests develop, new aspirations take shape, and new opportunities arise. And soon depression leaves without a trace. But the very moment of transition, it is like a small death. You have left one social group, but not yet fully entered another. You feel unneeded. And why do you feel unneeded? Because no one needs to complete you into a whole unit, and you have no need for anyone to complete you. You are self-sufficient. It's just that this state feels unfamiliar, because it's happening to you for the first time. You have no prior experience of it. It will pass after a while. It passes quickly enough. New areas of interest and hobbies emerge, and you realize that it was really just a transition. It's just that the first transition is quite painful. The first time is frightening, but then you get used to it.